84 makwaba badali update TV so message ne da ba channel ne so na ahiti adoma no na o subscribe o send tempia no ya drop in the latest news bia also obejebre na onso onsa atumi akabi na 84 ye bowra ensem modia de bia meka se afenyo ene ne nkrofo no those so called minorities no meaning I don't know nimebu ha come here these people no adwen no eturi bia nyema omoye no emfa kwemo eya kwenzo mudwumedi a omoye bia no to favor themselves enye se omo represent their constituencies no udin so omoye to favor their party yes enye to say omugine ama the constituencies that they are representing nyema omokoye die ne say yes if say there have been an order for them to be sacked from the Jubilee house. Me to say no a good idea because you cannot just stand up and go to the president house na unku make unnecessary noise and no because he who akufo pen so NDC for ko ni mesisi even they were being more treated than hon sembebre but looking at this current government, you know, why lenient to them? Yes, why lenient to them? All because of peace in Nema on pese ebe uprising and I say be rising in this economy. Now, me pese me kase MPP for no Afenyo ne nkrofo no nti omu ni fotufo omuni obi a ebia ka se otu omofo a nemebo ha omoya these people say ebia ye tu omofo omo be resist free because if we say omo futufo a by now some of these childish niema omoye no do emwa one walking out from parliament emwa are you serving the party, the MPP party, or you are serving your constituency? Oh, me who is nka if these constituencies are putting pressure on them by punishing them, come choose nko bibie no ho ebia sania ma ho sei no kanipa no ebekoso akoso aye without say ye ma no any punishment bia na say on face any consequences bia nti ebesere say Afenyo ne nkrofo omo make sure say they are doing things proper enkofa how bia emma well yemongdom ni ntie NDC communicator in someone so de atodwa yeba yaka de munsem bebramo
ambassadors no enya nra no mudi omugu ship free China buy o they've all been here me say omukra intelligence omo about this country no oman no nifa
exactly
so they've lived it. They are privy, they've experienced it, they knew what happened. So, Ebasana, how many people who say one kasa wunya serious? Exactly. So, in the manner no more no sought to take away some credibility and shine from the whole budget.
That's right.
But I'm fat because the gentleman had something outstanding to share with the people of this country, which is the budget. So, for me, I think the MPP for better advisor, sa crop of leadership your money no in this current political dispensation, they've all outlived their usefulness. And Fasobi and Yomoso, they are all garbage. Oh, they should just flush them through the toilet. Faso and Yomoso. Because it's just your friends are grandstanding, arrogant kind of posture, and they emphasize animal in your politics. Sa slogan in your politics. And now to force him, why you want them no can. And if you check the mass, it picks. Me boy,
I pick it.
I don't know your politics. Me imagine how my na me go school ha na me call Harvard now who cares about so papa na see Harvard who cares
papa there
papa na see Harvard for be home me I don't care where you schooled it is about me no gina how intellectually unless it display who and who na intelligent it's not about baby I acquire na say for them when we gave you the job you failed there is absolutely nothing to show for so this is the time for you to sit down and listen because they own us a duty to also as some na finance minister Beka no to sit down, you also scrutinize. Question be our one ounce what bisa. A balanced perspective. But these jokers left the place just gallivanting the streets of Accra. Say, yeah, the petition you come. What the petition you come behind? when the very things you are accusing the government, some investigations are ongoing. Yes, we've all condemned it. I mean, even the government itself has even condemned it.
And even Interior Minister are directed.
Yes, because some of this you cannot sit here and say, oh, maybe I'm support when this it's absolutely
according to the IGP, so those people have been picked.
Exactly. So something is being done. So we are minority. This is not a time to be doing this kind of just childish, infantile. Antiquated politics. No, you can't sway people's emotion. Alaska, and for me, that is the most important. Now, okay, I can also understand why they didn't want to sit and listen to the budget.
What is the reason?
Alaska, are you aware, say IMF? Yeah, IMF my iska.
That's right.
IMF sika no one for my boom. Omochiche in trenches. And nan one day to abawie and the third trench a better a buyer.
That's right.
Sikana had a Bank of Ghana account on the 1st of January. On the 1st of January. A buying sound have been transition happened about on the 6th.
On the 6th.
On the 6th. Alaska, are you aware, sir? From 1st to 6th, not 4.1 million IMF the two Bank of Ghana account no more dini nyina wiansa na moko.
What are we sitting down for?
So
do we need to practice democracy?
Alaska,
that's right.
Are you aware?
Within that 5 days.
Me say 5 days. MPP 4 days. 5 days. Eddie 4.1 million IMF. Wire into the account. They didn't want to leave a kobo in the Bank of Ghana. Everything. So I took force in Grove take over everything. There was no trace, nothing.
So Amunya hint in this and no will come out.
And it will definitely come out.
That's right.
They are there or they are not there.
That's right.
So Alaska. Unless you are not smart.
Oh, exactly.
Unless unti politics are say. And over the years, you see there is this false equivalence. NDC MPP. Normally, people think say metal tekoha. Your friend is the whole thing. But you see, baby, you do know. It is about debating the fact. And they are tilted towards the good of mankind and the people of this country. Me, that's my ultimate priority. And the Osa Jandam, Nessa, Crassi politics, and I buy an Ayamano, MPK, and fat. Nobody will pay attention to you. And no budget in Alaska. There are
when and now can TT.
Of January to 6th of January, the IMF disbursement of 4.5 billion was spent before the Mahama administration took office just in 6 days. Mr. Speaker, project loan disbursement of January to 6th of January, the IMF disbursement of 4.5 billion was spent before the Mahama administration took office just in 6 days.
4.5 billion.
No, in cities.
That's right.
Yes, in Ghana cities. Because IMF disbursed $332 million. The exchange way in Ghana city. Yes. So omu di ni nyina sana moko. Omu fan for my because I am IMF.
Hey!
At the same time, IMF say your friend saying we say a frame no one amount.
That's right.
You need to walk the line. Almost say you're deviating from just a Niama no wonder man just say that you need to crown the scanner no mujidi. Yes. Or just Kennedy. So IMF be part back. Now or the scanner man say had the economy ni kwa na we dey je. Omudi ni nyina san. Omudi says this we 4.1 billion Ghana cedis. Ansa na moko.
Hey! Trillions.
Na unim sa man fa ajo mo esgracia ansa na moko. O dan sambo baba o. Abaya timitia no esgracia ansa na free power.
Anu atua no esgracia ansa no.
Say the days are coming. Obertinsem and now you're too early to be delving into those things. Let's talk about the budget. Alaska, enti the fact of the matter is Ghana near Ottawa all had the econo. Say in the space of 6 months. Kwan ben na nema faso asesa. Na mabrabo alese me. And obia we are very objective bia tenase na wo say in the last 6 years we hear proper economic analysis. You know say there are signs actually say and nema nyam fa nwie ye de but there are hope e back on somewhere say your cost na ye nema ya once again hope will return to town. Say say am no ka say so how your debt to your GDP your debt to your GDP I'll reduce what IMF projections say in the next 9 years, that is it 2040, there are 2035.
35,
and I'm more expected say Ghana your debt to your GDP will drop to 45%.
Exactly.
6 months, debt to GDP or more especially ever happen in the next 9 years, you know, happen within 6 months, and then your debt to your GDP is 43%. IMF say your debt to your GDP, no. Or mama your 10 years because mo hekwan na minus economy be akufo ado nam na. Or mama the next 10 years say
ansana
your debt to your GDP will drop to 45. Within 6 months, Ghana debt to your GDP is now around 43. And then a very funny discussion be across baby. So debt restructuring no more debt restructuring no more Alaska. Debt restructuring no more no. Repayment no next year 2026 year. The following 2027 year 40 million. The following way year 43 million. And again, sa bosia no mo boy no in the first place na nyansa bi anim so mo those bosia metena ha ka kire wo.
That's right.
Ko bosia no mo bo no they were just amko bo bosia so mo de be road. Over about 400 million e no muti a 100 million e ma contractor and sika na kan be si no hwehwa wu.
Omadi
And the road no da ho. I think that President Mahama the big push agenda na wa fasa project na o shame. Omo baba ya.
Ebi su krabo wa contract and the same certificate. Omo tua no double.
Yeah, that is
Alaska, maybe I have a catch say Ghana cedi in April was the best performing currency in the whole of the world.
Exactly.
Because I said the cedi no ne dollar ne city na. When you stabilize your dollar and as a currency now because most of yesika no dodo na no e de amount for ka wa bonten and it is priced in dollars. And then when abra cedi no reduce na dollar no cost no e bia medoka $10,000. Say dollar no to me e depreciate to e conforma $5,000 no in Ghana terms no it me qua over better 5.
Exactly.
Now okay kwa animu and which means say on the reverse no so what me ya na say cedi no appreciate ya o kate dollars no be bretugu and the same no ka say bosia na first number ten aka che say Ghana ya kai 700 and something and that's asika no over better 120 billion afriso.
That's right.
So I don't explain why the debt to GDP has slashed down. So some of these things are not obi creations. So there is a reason why everything is happening. And again, your friend is saying, so a buying initiative back when no more so yeah, me free say in the long term, maybe me boy has to do with the pricing in dollars. Matana culture say your foreign in some you can sometimes they listen.
Oh, sir.
My culture say your foreign exchange we no regime no we need to retool the laws and make sure say even making it very effective. And say a buying say henceforth every single government contract be omoma biano will be valued in cedi terms.
That's
no more dollars.
Source no baby scan feedback
yes, it's in dollars. Because when you price in dollars, na say there is fluctuation in the sikana. Obe na aka wo de buru ya we tue nye. But when
oh yeah, uti the Ivan che ekaya it makes sense. Yes. Din 7 nema okay kanyina uti say it make sense. All because most of them no acquire in the form of Jamaican Discord MPP for no Afenyo in hon gangeli ya odwene opewe ho a wonte na se unhu adibia oye say NDC for bandistanka makana no tuma kamu nzenke be good pa no kra no ho nsensem bebre energy sector ho na metimi course ho nti bia mintimi hu ha wo timinya da audacity it's me organize this MPP for more mutimi Stormy Jubilee house anyhow. I mean do much abekasa well yemfa ensemnisia yemfa ensemnisia na nse fufu bi eto aso ye de bebro